Hi, I'm Paul Pasolka, Ivy Masters Learning Center and ivymasters.com. And today we're going to look at Test 1, Section 4, number 14, which reads, the table above lists the lengths to the nearest inch of a random sample of 21 brown bullhead fish. The outlier measurement of 24 inches is an error. Of the mean, median, and range of the values listed, which will change the most if the 24-inch measurement is removed from the data? So, the way you want to do it, anytime you have an outlier, the range is going to change the most when you get rid of it. Because think about it, if we look here, the difference here is 8. And the range is literally going to change by 8 if you take out that outlier. Now, how would the mean change? Well, that 8 is going to be divided 21 ways. So that's not going to change too much. How's the median going to change? Well, it may or may not change at all because the middle values are, you can see that there's repeats here. So you might have the same median or it might change slightly. We could go through this process just to make sure you remember how to do mean, median, and range. So answer choice A, if we are taking the mean, what we would do, I'm going to use my calculator from the computer, but you guys have your fancy calculators. You got to add all the values, 8 plus, and to do a shortcut, 1, 2, 3, we have 8 plus 9 times 3 plus 20, that's 10 twice, plus 22, that's 11 twice, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 12s, so that's going to be plus 48. And then we've got 3 13s, so that's going to be plus 39. And then we've got 2 14s, that's going to be plus 28. And then we've got 2 15s, that's going to be plus 30. And then we've got a 16 and a 24, so that's going to be plus 40. And you get your total, you divide it by 21, and you get 13 point something is your median. Now, if we were to go in and we were to take out that 24, and I'm just going to do it by multiplying the 21 back to get my total again, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 24 from that total, and now your new median, or your new mean, you're going to divide it by 20 instead of dividing by, because now you're taking the average of 20 numbers, and it winds up being 12.7. So you can see there's not much of a difference there. It's within about 1 unit. So let's look at the median. Now, if we looked at the median, remember that's the middle of an ordered set of numbers. If it's a 21st, if we looked at the 11th value, the median out of the 21 values, if we look at the 11th, then we're going to have 10 values to the left, 10 values to the right. So we could count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here's your 11th value. And then if you take this out, your value is going to be between the 10th and 11th, which would be right here, which would be the average of 12 and 12, which of course is 12. So your median does not change at all. And you can see your mean change a little bit more. Maybe, I think it would wind up being like 0.4 or something like that. Your range, if you subtract 8, it's the biggest minus the smallest, and 16, you get a range of 8. And if you subtract your 8 and your 24, you get a range of 16. So you could tell that changed by 8, and they definitely don't change the same amount. Range is your answer. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You could share it with someone who has trouble with mean, median, mode, or range. I know mode's not here, but if there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. And click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Have a great day.